Welcome. Hello. Thank you for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with Enchantress, the Babbler, Little Miss Babbler. How are you? I hope that when you are here, that you are here in your alchemy. Doesn't matter what's going on out there. You are in your alchemy. That's all you need to be in. I have the song in my mind. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out, right? And I think about the solar eclipse energies, right? That are transpiring. Now it's percolating. So there's gonna be some lunar, solar, blood moon kind of energy, alchemy, talk. Because this mofo has been building. Can you feel it? Can you feel it building? Can you feel the crescendos? Can you feel how it has been percolating in your system? Like, even if you've been quiet about something, it's been building. Your emotions are highly charged at this time. Rather quite irritable. Might feel a little bipolarish. Could be moody as fudge, right? And it's just like, scratch myself? Oh, that's what I did. I scratched myself. It'll go away. Right? Willpower, right? It's all about your willpower. Let's get into it, right? It's all about your willpower and what your willpower is ready to do at this time of triggering in your deepest sector of emotions, of fate. This is when you tempt the devil or you tempt fate. However you want to look at it, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It's not negative when you're being positively activated, right? So it's looking fate directly in the eyes. Like we write this. No fear, no resistance, but it's wherever you're at in your alchemy though. That's the thing, right? That's like, these are like emotionally charged up periods, right? Triggering a lot of sectors, departments, compartments. Stop that. Shivas. No. Right? Because also too, we have this blood moon, lunar moon kind of effect too, right? Preparing for destined style like events, because that is like the catalyst here emerging, right? That there's this is why you have a lot of hysteria too at the time. Be careful, be mindful about that, what you take in and you listen to, because if not, fear propaganda leads away. You know what I'm saying? Then we get you thinking like scratching your ass and your head and your nose, and you're like, then you're like, oh shit, what dimension is this? So nah, you're not gonna be with that shit, right? Angel of the apocalypse. over here, right? So restoring of your spirit, right? Revealing your attachments, right? Protecting the children. Listen, you grown ass folks. The rest is up to you. Them children have hope. You have a decision to make. You with it or you not. But it's the children that need to be saved. Right? Adults? Adulting? How's this adulting going? Let me know. Because I still be Little Miss Special. Right? But this time of healing, massive healing. If you hear and you tapped and turned on, tuned in for all the righteous reasons. Listen, I could talk from my ego in that kind of space, but it's whomever's here is eating the fucking manna for real. No matter why you here. I'm not your God or your authority to determine that which you receive. Nor will I be dumb enough to think it, some sneaketh, some disseth, or some nasty shit to be sent in the way, knowing that I understand knowledge in a very powerful way. So why the fudge would I get stupidly in my own way? No. No, which way did it go, Dutch? It's that way. Right? So I reveal truth, guide humanity through times of upheaval, and bring souls to God for judgment. Right now is the great revealing. And we're looking fate right in the motherfudging eye and saying, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. We have no choice, right? Because these are destined events, right? So what is the alchemy of you? 𝚑𝚒𝚎, angel of mercy, forgiveness. How forgiving, how merciful are you really? How allowable have you truly been to the process of healing happening within you, that you hold no resentment, no animosity, no bitterness, and no victim mentality either? Easy. The elements in my astrology mix me up so combatively. I'm lava, always ready to burst. I got every element in me. But when it comes to my triggers and my emotions, I'm fire and water, baby. And that shit is lava. And it's okay with explosions. Right? That's that Scorpio in me. And again, astrology is take it with a grain of fucking salt. Identify with the you that is you without any identification tags too. Right? These things that we do. Keeper of wisdom and inspiration. You are wise. You are an inspiration. Even if you come here from motivation, inspiration, elevation, evolution, curiosity, whatever the case may be, in your sector or your department, when you're not too busy comparing and contrasting and looking up the ass of somebody else, and you're doing that what you must be doing, and in your lane, content in that kind of placement and all that kind of alchemy sensations that you there with that masturbation, elevation, and you have no time or ill will to ever direct towards any motherfucking body, because it's all good. That's what we be talking about over here. That's the kind of peace kumbaya lane I like to keep on advocating for, while we figure out this madness, this wonderland, this freaking labyrinth, this fucking abyss, this sea of what is any of this. While we figure it out, let us unify within our own United Nations. Let's speak harmony for our sensations so we can really be about our elevations instead of the pollutions. That's what I really like to be about. I believe it's a double-edged sword, right? When you be about these kind of things. Because then people look at you like you snobby, or you think you better than everybody. Shut up. Who said that? You did. Mira. I spy with my brown eyes stupidity. But that's just my sarcasm. I really am peaceful, but sarcasm leads my way any a day. Eliminated my suicide rate. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do to get through and do that what you must do. Period. right? Right. Hey, what the fudge? So yeah, we got this solar. Is it solar or lunar? I don't even know. What am I looking at? I know it's a blood moon, but it could be a lunar eclipse. I don't freaking know. But either way, right? This is Harley Charge. Rick Beal. I'm sorry, I say these names. Let me see. 𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚎. 𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚎. Oh, that's how I hear it. 𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚎. That's how I hear it. So that's how I say it. Ruler of the divine chariot. Ooh. Right? Movement, because there is movement. How can there not be? How can it not be? But who's making the movement? You know, the other day I was walking in this, actually I didn't even post a video or the picture. I got so many damn pictures and videos and all this shit. If you think I post a lot, you should see what I have to post. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a game. That's going to be for the party. So make sure that I'm inviting you now to my live party. Okay. You're cordially invited. It's motherfucking for free. I have not decided the date or the time or anything. But I have decided many of certain kind of detailings of how the games are going to be played, like what games are going to be played, what prizes are going to be given, how they're going to be conducted, and all this kind of stuff, because it's my celebration for reaching over 1,000 plus subscribers here on YouTube, reaching a milestone of my own, you know what I'm saying? Like homegrown, and okay, you know, we in our closet, okay. What can we say, right? It be like that. I'm coming out the closet, baby. So in celebration, because one of my greatest love languages is gifting nations and just celebration, like I like to dance. But we're gonna be craft oracling because I got a lot of work to craft. And so what better way to do than to be productive too and get to my skinning process. So I welcome you to bring whatever craft, whatever inspiration, whatever dedication, whatever motivation, whatever Q&A you have, whatever kind of energy you want to bring to the table, because we're going to be live. There's going to be prizes. I would like to buy you a drink, whatever your drink may be, whether it's coffee, whether it's tea, whether it's bubbly, a mimosa, whether it's water, whether it's juice, whether it's a smoothie. I love smoothies. That's what I was saying. I love smoothies. You know, or if it's legal in your state and you want to puff, whatever the case may be, I am no judgment free. Okay, just responsibly, and as long as you doing your thing, okay. You know, moderation is key. You know what I'm saying, for a lot of things. So, judgment free zone. You know what I mean? And so you come at me when I hold up. And still judgment free zone, but hold up. Right? So either way, that's what's up. And oh my gosh, I'm excited about something that I did receive today that's going to be for the live, my first ever live, celebrating that and stuff like that. So we'll have how I'm excited. I'm going to share. So also check the community tab to also learn from there. Like if you're not sure which video I announced the date on, you could always check the master link and go to my Instagrams and my TikToks and whatever other platforms I have in witchyutopian.com itself. But that's not where that information is going to be on Witchy Utopian. But either way, that was just a side note. I'm happy for me because we know the rise that it takes to get us to certain plateaus of certain kind of things. People only see what they want to see, and people can talk as much shit as they want to talk. But people don't know, especially when they don't do. And most people that are talking don't do. That's why they got enough time to fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? Right? Make it make sense. You so busy talking, people be aloof to the shit. Like, you don't even know that these people are talking and scheming or fucking like defaming you, like fucking talking mad shit, spreading lies, gossiping, whatever the fuck they do, or putting your old business on fucking blast, however they want to look at it and laugh. Right? Do all those things behind the scenes and be about nothing. Right? So Let people talk. You don't need to respond. And you don't even need to get upset. Let the wise ones who are alchemized, that can see the ones that are doing that in whatever way, let justice, divine justice, lead the way in that wave. And it's going to be in a divinely justice way that got nothing to do with human disdain, pain, trauma, or any kind of vengeance or anything like that. It's not. Leave that to the gods. And if you don't know who that be, then just leave it be. Find your peace. You know what I mean? I shelter you from storms and show you how to use your Merkaba to become a chariot of the divine power. Or 𝚃𝚒𝚎, ruler of the divine chariot, fights and defeats chaos. Do you hear that? You hear? You got divinity. You got divine ancestors, guidance, spirit guides, fucking angels of support, your God, whatever the hell it is that you believe in or do, just the protection that surrounds you. And if you can't feel that and you don't know that and you stand here and you're like, no, and things in your life may not be that what you want it to fucking be, you're breathing. Start being thankful for that. Even if you can't see why. I used to be beat fucking down and be there in the midst of that, finding my fucking gratitude. Because you can and you will when you want to. Right? That's what's up. I'm so proud of you. Let's keep building that energy of deliverance, not vengeance, not cheer for, oh yes, let's get them back, my dears. That shit don't fix nothing. It's a waste of fucking time and more karma added to those participants' lives. Let's appreciate the beauty of God. In awe its divinity. Jofiel. Appreciate beauty. Follow your bliss. Joyful fulfillment. Live authentically. Patron of artists. If you are here, you are an artist. You're so cute with your talents and your multidimensionality, right? You got multiple talents. Not one, not two, not three, so many. Because you're a multidimensional being. And you're starting to even see even further into the vastness, the extension of you, the infinite source of creator being that you are. And how powerful that fucking is. And even if you have, up until this point, even through your whole existence, you're starting to acknowledge that you have been powerful all along, even at your fucking weakest. You could have led an army and you just didn't know. You didn't center into the position. It could be like that sigma quality energy. Like I like as alpha as I can appear or be, alpha never resonated fully with me. I don't want to pick up and lead. You just end up having to, like, I want to pick up and lead. I don't want to do, like, we don't want to work. We want to have fun. I used to say that about parenting too. I used to be like, it's not fair. It's not fair that I have to be both mother and father. I want to be the fun parent. I'm the parent I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the fun, the one that they absolutely love and adore, and that is it. You know, with all that kind of love, motherly energy, and no. But it's for the unity, the unifying in you, the divine masculine energy, the divine feminine energy too. That unification, that beautiful blend, that smoothie. Let me buy you a smoothie. Come party with me. We're gonna have fucking fun. All ages welcome. Older, younger, same age. all tax brackets too, and all celebrity statuses too. You know what I'm saying? Metatron up in here. Angel of the divine presence. I am here. Right? Ooh, I just got chills with the energies of the U's that be up in here. That be so oh my god, do you hear the wind? I know that's a plane. But there was a wind. Okay, so angel of the divine presence, miracles, powerful change with also this lunar blood moon eclipse, right? This crescendo, this intensifying energy of even in the air quality and the earth quality systems, right? The air and the earth quality and the fixed signs, right? These energies are challenged by the transformation happening while they're starting to become even more conscious and present into the transition process. Because even a lot of people that transition and then transform have been so conditioned to even sleep through their transition and then end up transformed, and then it'll be sometime later that they realize their transformation. So they've been asleep still since. Although awake and in the line and doing it all the time, there's still been a sense of that person still not fully activated, like in their, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. No. Never sneeze once. It's a rarity whenever it's a one sneeze. I'm like, oh, what's one? And that's happened to me. I'm 40 plus years old, right? That's happened maybe less than 5 times. It's been just one. Yeah. So they've been noted. Adriel, right? Guardian of the gates of the east wind. East coast, west coast, west coast, east coast awakens love. Oh, we're gonna put some love stuff too. You want to know some love stuff too? So I feel like, because don't Libra up in here saying, me too, me love, and Scorpio loves love. And Sagittarius, forget about it. Romantic. Secret romantic that wants to be free. And Capricorn, no, we must establish everything. Stubborn be me. But they want love too, you see? Everybody wants love. At the end of it, it doesn't matter what stage of life, of element, of greatness, of consciousness, awareness. At the end of the day, people want love. You know what's really sad too? I'm starting to realize the leveling of amount of fucked up conditioning in male populations. And you know, female too, like granted, but this is just one observation of view that men have, like in terms of intimacy and love, like where the two are not the same. And this has been a lot of, like, you know, men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of type of thing, where they view, granted, you got, oh, and I was talking about sigmas too. We'll talk more about sigma kind of energy too. Maybe sigma energy is you, where you're not like an alpha, right? But you are an alpha in the sense of, like, you can be a leader and all this kind of stuff, but sigma is more loner type. Like, are you a loner? Like, you could be alone. You cherish and need and value alone time. Alphas are more center of attention, kind of leader type of path, and they need, and they feed off of, you know, the energies of others as well too. And not saying in a bad way or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, that's not me, like, you know. So sigma for me, I don't like labelings and anything, you know that. And so but I resonate more because I'm also independent though, like an alpha, you know what I'm saying? And you know, but I'm also particular. Like, sigmas don't settle either, like, and they might be lone wolves forever kind of and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean that they don't believe in a love or romance. Like, anyways, we can talk about sigma shit later, but maybe that's you too, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, star of love and beauty. We're gonna talk about love, right? So serene, reassuring, creative, love, sensuality, reflection of psychic ability. Also, but what were we talking about? I'm gonna have to play this back, and I'm gonna have to do another cut because I'm like so many things are swarming through my mind, but like that whole Sigma shit is pretty dope. But maybe that's you. Maybe that's something you should look into, Sigma type personalities and traits, and check that out, you know, because that might make more sense than alpha or beta, alpha and just beta. You know what I mean? You're like Sigma. So, right. Keeper of karma and time, right? Boundaries, learning your boundaries, speaking your boundaries, living in that kind of state too, right? Time and discipline, solitude, rules, right? Tears, the paradox of light versus dark. I help you balance your karma and teach you how to grow through life's challenges, trials, and tribulations, right? You can also get obsidian, the crystal too, right? Think twice, right? Number 7 and 4. Right, and then you got Sagittarius, right, and that reminds me of Capricorn. This has a symbol here. Chronos, authority figures, regulation, right? It's like Saturn to energy. And Nile, star of love and beauty, serene, right? I help raise your vibration to the higher frequencies of joy and love to experience more passion in your life. Moonstone, right? Too, I was talking about that too. Right? There might be too deep-seated rooted emotion. I was talking about this with my subscribers on Instagram, right? After November 21st, new subscribers can join again. I've been suspended, so it doesn't affect already subscribers, but no new subscribers can join until November 21st. So if you're interested in being a subscriber on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANT or ESS, you gotta wait to fucking November 21st. But either way, we was talking about that with the subscribers in regards to like the energy too. For some, that things might not be the greatest, but things are not so horrible bad, but there's still some leveling of discontent within your own being, right? That doesn't allow you to experience joy fully, right? So this kind of purge of finding out your truest disappointment and sense of failure or lack, or wherever you're not content in life, where this blood lunar eclipse is crescendoing that in full effect. It doesn't have to be a negative effect. This could be like something as like, oh my God, I thought I was never gonna get married, but now I want to get married. Or oh my God, this is not the career for me. I'm ending this and I'm starting this. Or this could be oh my God, I'm in love. Let me stop acting like I'm not, and let me to let this person know. Or this is, oh my God, we're having a baby. Oh my gosh, I never thought I wanted to settle down, but now I'm buying a house. Oh my gosh, I believe in myself. I'm doing all that I'm doing, and I keep proving everything that I'm doing, and I'm living my best ultimate life, and I'm so grateful and content. And before, I was just so desensitized from feeling because I was so stuck in worry and anxiety and all this kind of stuff. And now I'm starting to see and believe and do, and this is shifting for me. This is changing. This means something. This is wow. I'm having a life transformation. Like, you know, so it doesn't have to be negative. And that could be a purge of that too, because we're conditioned to always think the worst. So your worst might be coming up as a challenge for you to stop thinking that, and then being counteracted with a good to show you stop, slow down, like stop. You want to create that shit. So PTSD, it's healing the final stages of the healing of the PTSD, the shit that got you thinking a little cray-cray. Like, something not right. And then meanwhile, they were just trying to throw you a surprise party. And you're like, well, why you didn't tell me? I almost ruined and burned this whole house down because my intuition was telling me something else. So that reaction of thinking always saying out to get you and shit like that, because you also are so sensitive to external energies that be outside of you that don't got no fucking access to you, but you can still feel the energies. So it kind of like could rain in on your parade and annoy the energy field and create that suspicion but understand where it's coming from an external force that is trying to stick their nose up your ass, but they got no access. So that's what you're picking up on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then, yes, defender and protector are right. Michael, up in here, reveals the truth, restores faith, reassurance, strength, courage, resolve, cutting the motherfucking cords. Call on me when you feel afraid, lonely, in despair, or are in need of courage and protection. Sapphire, trust. Star of love and beauty, right? Right? So what else? Hold on. No. When I was a little girl, I used to write a lot, right? I used to write a lot, and I used to write a lot of deep fucking poetry. And it was in this poetry that I was met with the automatic writer in myself, because I was so taken back by what I wrote that I know I didn't write this. Although, we're a well of multidimensionality and all this kind of stuff, and filters and channeling and all this kind of, later with growth and understanding and evolution and stuff like that, of just learning me more and my connection with that which I connect with and all this kind of stuff. But at this time in my life, as a little girl, I was so like, oh my gosh, who wrote this? And so my journey into understanding channeling already had began, because I understood the different multidimensionalities of realms and my ability to tap into emotions and experiences and things that were beyond my own levelings of understanding. So I used to be so fascinated with the experience that I have my own growth journey in channeling and being also cognitive while channeling and processing it too, because I like to study the phenomena. It's a phenomena to be able to study that process that is taking place. So, but that took time and that took experience, that because, you go through so many different stages of interest, intrigue, of understanding that you're studying that at each leveling and point. And then once you get through that leveling and point, you go to this other leveling and point of understanding, perception, and view, that you stay there for a little while too. It's like taking different classes and different levels and different stages of different realities of multidimensionalities taking place within your own psyche. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope. I love this stuff. So for me, it's just like, yeah, like, whatever. And so I've studied my own phenomenons of spirituality within myself out of pure curiosity, interest, and just intrigue, and like, wow, what is that? Or am I crazy? This is real. Or am I making this up? And doing my own scientific like studies and stuff like that. So, and I wrote something on Instagram, and the first part of it is channeled. And then when I read it back to human, I realized how much it can apply to myself as well. But I was like, and I hadn't, for a while, we just take advantage, or not that we take advantage or like whatever, because I'm not taking advantage. It's just we forget the simplicities of our own spirituality and our own phenomena of an experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't thought about that, oh my gosh, kind of experience since I was little until right now. Mind you, I have lived with this experience my whole entire life. So it's like, where did the appreciation, the value of that appreciation, the draw, the attraction, the passion, the relationship, when did that simmer down? When did that go? Like, when did it shift? Because although I'm always a constant study and all this kind of stuff, but just anyways, like, so it's like coming back home, right? You're coming back home. What is home? ET, phone home. That's always been the question. I feel like a foreigner in this land. Like, I don't belong here. I've always said that. You've probably always said that too. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? People wonder why I joke and I say, oh, I would play a great psychotic. I'm not kidding. I'm like, yeah. I can play a great psychotic on TV. Hey, I got voices for days. You know what I'm saying? But hey, and I'm gonna blow my nose again. Like, what the hell? Like, no makeup city today. No nothing. Hello. Well, you know what? Come on, son. Look at me. Nothing. Cry. Right? Love yourself as you are. Right? Dark circles and all that used to be one of my insecurities. Like, you know what I mean? But I got called raccoon nuts before. Kids are not nice, right? And I was rubbing my eyes. It's like, I get nervous and I do silly things, but this feels good. So we're gonna stretch past our discomfort zone. Right? Okay. Oh, that's what I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my pretty. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I know. Okay, so yeah, what else? We're gonna start wrapping up. We're gonna start wrapping up. See, hello. That's not that light on me. This is just hurting my eyes. Divine. Oh my God. Divine angel of blessings. Barache. Showers of heavenly love. Intercession. Good fortune. Removes blocks to success. Yeah. Yes. Power up. Yeah. I can help you become a generous channel through which God will pour a fountain of blessings into people's lives. That be you. If you're here for all the right reasons, not because you are mofo and hiding, that will never come out to the face. Not that one. Not that one. Opportunity away. Right? This light is bothering my eyes. So we're gonna turn this bitch off. Give me, yeah, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna start wrapping this up. That's this up. So yeah, bring your that shit to the surface, but also your bless up. So get out of your own way with your own self-sabotage kind of tendencies and ways of like believing that something always is gonna happen. You know what I mean? That was like me. Like when my mom died, for me, my fear became that those that I loved the most and that was the most dearest to me were all gonna die. So I had nightmares. Like, so imagine as a small child who understood that I have prophetic dreams, okay? And that all my dreams meant something since I could think, since I can cognitively function, remember and know since at the age of 2 and 3, where I have long-term memory and stuff like that. I have always had dreams. Dreams have always been a part of my journey as well, along with the automatic writing and stuff like that. And so when then you have a trauma, such as your motherfucking dying, right? Like your mother and your half-brother dying. My half-brother died on Halloween, and then my mother died 3 days later, right? And they're buried together, right? And to have that imprint that'll fuck a 9-year-old, 10-year-old up. Period. Fucks an adult up when their parent fucking dies. They have a relationship with them. So unhealthy conditioning patterns, behaviors, and it's not like you have a healthy environment around you to help you heal appropriately either, to help you have healthier coping mechanisms and stuff like that. So unfounded fears can rule your environment, your reality, your life. The same thing with poverty mindsets and stuff like that. Your environment, your experiences only taught you to show you that. And so becomes a trauma ingrained into your system about how things are. So it's hard to shift out of that. And so then you can develop unhealthy behavioral patterns and conditionings and vocabularies and languages and thoughts that come into dreams and nightmares. So imagine being so intuitive, so tapped in, turned on, tuned in. Now you're having a fucking dream that the person that you love, let's say your sibling, your parent, your other fucking parent, or somebody else dies or gets lost and all this kind of shit. Nobody's going to work. Nobody's going to school. Nobody's dying. Jennifer's crazy. So I get it. But you can't let it be what stumps your toe. Well, you can stump your toe and you can keep on going, but you can't let it be what debilitates you. Right? Angel of eternal root youth. Eh? Eternal youth, baby, found in you, found inside of you, and that's it, period. Okay. Age reversal. Feeling whole, healing sun and star energy. Here we go. That's for you up in here, up in here. Right? Reversal of degenerative disease, pain-free. So if you come in here and you're like, oh, but my health is shambles, here you go. But do you believe the reversal of your degenerative disease? Always wear your metaphorical bra. Believe, receive, achieve. Bra. I'm telling you, subscribe. That's what I was saying before. Subscribe to Enchantress after November 21st, though. Because I'd be posting so many damn nudes that they put me on suspension all the time, you know? Exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna start wrapping this up, but that's the step. So again, I want to invite everybody to my party. Whether you come or not, the party's gonna still go on. Saves me on prizes and money, more money in my pocket. Because I plan on buying you mofos drinks. So come as you are. If you have a PayPal, so I'm gonna probably be using, but these are the three that pop up in my mind, you see, and then that means I have to download certain kind of things too. I mean, because I have it, but I use it when I use it. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Those will be the 3 payable units, and you can be from anywhere. You can be from anywhere. If you got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, I can send you, I could buy you a drink, right? Whatever that be. Okay? Whatever that be. And there'll be fun ways of how we're gonna determine that. And I got something today that's all I asked my daughter to build. So I'm excited about that. And so you can check the community tab for all of that kind of stuff or whatever to find out. 𝚙𝚪𝚏𝚏. This is one of my early on angels that appeared to me that I didn't know about this angel. And then I started cracking up because angel of music. No wonder. I love music. I am music. You're music too. Oh my gosh. You're a super Our star. That's why I be blushing. That's why. I was saying when people see superstars or whatever, I be in the back in the room like everybody rushes up to the celebrity. I'm like, I'm back there. I'm back there, so energetically sensitive. Hey, but you got your own fans. Oh my cuteness. You got fans. Wow. Ruler of virtues. 𝚘𝚑𝚎, miracles created out of nothing. You know what it is to create out of nothing. A blank fucking canvas. Everybody's still percolating and circulating the same fucking shit on a stick. You have a blank fucking canvas that is all blank, all authentic, all original, and everything that you paint into this blank canvas is fucking golden. It is golden. It's like the golden era. Golden. Golden. Reversing hopeless situations. There's an intervention. If there's some fuck shit going on for you right now that you might feel like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck? Can I catch a break? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Take it, right? Whatever, take it. But there's something for you to learn out of it. There is something for you to learn out of it. There is something for you to learn out of it. To learn out of it, to stop always just being so quick to switch. So, right? Okay, right? So it's like a man that's easily changeable. No. Well, yeah, but no, right? Because you got to be free flowing. This might be tricky. I don't even know how to word this, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to articulate right? Lightly. So they say if you're a fixed person in certain kind of way, be free, be open to flow, to change, to transition in some kind of way. But one that might be fixed is because they're strong in their stance, right? Just want you to understand the power of that. So for me to be strong in my conviction is to be in my knowing power. I'm in my knowing power. So anybody that's easily swayed or can be convinced to turn and look another kind of way is because they're not so sure-footed on their stance. So instead of being so quick to switch up when you hear something new and that which might sound good to you, question how quickly you can switch up to learn better your stance of position, because it's just another door opening for you to understand yourself more and know that there's more for you to explore, because infinite be the way. This is why I don't like any kind of labeling or any kind of thing. I'm evolution. I'm constantly changing. The me that I am right now ain't the same me that I was 10 seconds ago. Yeah, that's truth. That's fact. Oh shit, I just changed right now again. So what are you saying? Right? There's a shift. You don't need to know it. You need to know it, right? They don't need to know it. You need to know it. Get what I'm saying? Right? And other people might not want you to be talking and all this kind of stuff and saying that what you say because it's persuasive. It's moving. It's passionate, right? It's like that solar lunar eclipse happening right now. These energies too. These energies percolating. Yeah. No more angel messages. Oh my gosh, you got a lot of people, and I want to cry because I know what this feels like. To be in a room and to have the attention of the room and they don't fucking hear you. And it sucks because those that have the attention of and then are hated by the some that are bothered by this person's magnetism, right? People be bothered by your fucking light, bothered by your talent, bothered because you showed up as your best fucking version of yourself today and they did not. Comparing and contrasting fucking apples to fucking oranges over here and fucking being miserable inside your fucking self and hating the fucking person that's showing up as their best authentic fucking self, aloof to the shit, but feeling on the fucking hate. That kind of shit, right? That, whatever. Anyways, I get so worked up in that. What was I saying? Right, but anyways. People get so worked up by your presence. You can focus on that, or you can channel on the energies of those that love you anyways. Their vibration is not that lower vibration in that sense. But even in that leveling of evolution, you can command the whole attention and still not be felt, seen, or heard. It's like, and it makes me think of those people that feel that way. Like, and, you know, they kill themselves. You can understand how that can feel. Everybody can. Nobody's listening. That's a sad placement to rise out of. You're gonna rise out of it with no animosity, no bitterness, no upset, only peace. Because that's your path. That's your harmony. That's your evolution. Guardian of the divine light. Clear healing light. Aids all light workers. Spiritual insight. Patron of the arts and sciences. I hold the mirror of the soul to help you see how to come into alignment with your true inner self. Labradorite. Instantaneous changes. This changes. All right, 1 second. Okay, so I pulled these. And they're about love, an intimate partner, a divine counterpart. Now I only speak healthy, wealthy, stealthy. If there's anything in the leveling of toxicity is happening, like third party, all this kind of like nonsense, or you're seeking or waiting on somebody that fucking is in a relationship, or like all this kind of situation shits and all this kind of stuff, whatever, this is now, I'm not talking to you. This is healthy, this is wealthy, this is stealthy, although there may not be a relationship or something like that. Maybe there's a courting process, maybe it's a desire to want to be in a relationship, or maybe it's a fantasy or an imagining or whatever the case may be. It's with people that are capable of being together if they wanted to, even if there's complications, like let's say different cultures, or or the family disapproves or some shit like that. Like, I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about healthy, wealthy, stealthy. Like, this is not somebody's man, somebody's girl, or somebody's husband, somebody's wife, and all this kind of like non-baby mama drama and all this kind of fuck. No. This is some healthy, wealthy as stealthy as can be. Okay, even if it's not perfect, nothing's perfect anyways. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a relationship that you are having now that is not in the light that you want it to be, it might not be in the leveling of depth. This could be in a friendship state. This could be a courting process. This could be someone that you met and have a connection with, and stuff like that. So someone like a masculine energy, whether it's male or female, could be stuck in ways, behavior patterns, conditioning, ways of thinking, right? I think that's what I was talking about before too, about, oh, that's what the point that I was trying to make about certain kind of guys, when I was saying it's just conditioning in the masculine department, just like, and I find this, like, I've met this in terms of mindset and culture, and see it in different age groups of generations, and I'm like, oh shit, this is a real thing. Like, oh my God. And the mindset of like sex and how dirty it has been made to look or feel, or be made to feel like something shameful, like sex. It's looked at in a like this promiscuous, or this kind of like convoluted way of like shaming this beautiful act. This is gonna have to be cut so super short, but you know what? That's okay. That will keep you coming back. Like, if you're here, help me grow. So I have decided that up until I get into a certain marker of something, I don't know what that marker is going to be, I'm going to have always, and for every 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a party. So the next subscriber celebratory party is going to be at 2,000 subscribers, and then the next one will be at 3,000, and then the next one will be at 4 and 5. I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing it, guys, but so each time I make these marks, I'm going to have a party live on YouTube, a craft oracle party. That's going to invite you to come, where prizes, I want to give back with gratitude to, this is where we're going to meet up together. Go watch the video that describes and tells you about what the craft oracle party is going to be about, and then the surprises that are come, and the gifts and the giveaways, and it's just, a place to babble, and it'll be live. You can ask me questions, you can participate, you can just be there and accept the live Reiki energy healing too, that you shall receive absolutely mother fudgy. Yay! You know what I'm saying? So and and just just being in the alchemy of awesomeness. So yeah. So oh yeah, so hold up, and I got a message here too, so before I go, but yeah, so yeah, so there's gonna be a party with every 1,000 new subscribers up until maybe 10,000. So come on, I want to party with you. I want to give you stuff. I want to thank you. Share this channel with others. The more that you engage, the more that you like, and allow with the algorithms and all that kind of stuff. I don't speak that kind of language and all that kind of stuff. I don't really pay attention to all of that, but I'm thankful for the flow that I do get. So, thank you. So either way, so what I'm seeing here, mirror, karmic times, the mirrors again. So whatever's not working out in whatever relationship or situationship or friendship or courtship that you are in, that has you in a position that we're in each other's lives. We may not be a couple, or we might not be committed, like someone may not want to commit or stuff like that. But that's what I was saying about the mindset, right? So it's like it's shamed and looked at the wrong way. So you have a whole bunch of generation of men that look at that shamefully and only look at like the sexual act, like aside from procreating with a wife that they care for and they respect, they associate like sexual acts and like lustful energies and stuff, like sinful in some kind of way, that they can only do it with a whore or someone they don't care about and all this kind of stuff. And so this is why they'll cheat on their wives or something like that. Like, you know, it's, again, I'm not here to say where this stemmed from, where this grown from, but it's a real fucking thing. So you have generations of these guys that might view things like settling down with a woman that they respect, but they can't look at in a lustful kind of way or have these acts because whores do that. Or, you know, and it's, I don't mean to say it like that, because then, you know, like, again, that's just the thought, the mindset. I'm not saying, I think sexuality and intimacy is one of the most greatest, beautifulest things you can ever have, tantrically, like beautifully, like one of my favorite things. I know I live a celibate and like kind of lifestyle and all this kind of stuff, and I might be my kind of way, but it doesn't mean I've never been intimate. It doesn't mean I will never be intimate again. It doesn't mean any of those kind of things. But and I would never want the partner that I have to look at me in such a filthy way, because that's the way that it has been ingrained into their DNA. And so you might have somebody that might be resisting even committing themselves to you because they respect you. And then they have this old, rigid, strict, kind of distorted view of something. And it matches a vibration frequency within you that might not be about that something, but it's something else that is off within your own system, that it's matching with their system. And that's why you're collaborating the system. And it's not to clash, it's to work through, you know? So I'm struggling with something. So a masculine kind of energy could be struggling with showing something, with doing something, with committing to something, with acting upon something, right? So, and then you're projecting your fears, your own limitations into that person's growth session at this time, personalizing it, right? So, and then for somebody else over here, you might be stuck on someone that's with somebody else, right? I said this was going to come up like that, but yeah. So, but that came up as a side note because I don't even see it as this story, because there's a bunch of other stories. There's a lot of energies jumping in right now. So either way, yeah, I gotta go. But definitely join my party and keep tuning in, turning on, tapping in, and coming back, right? Because, yeah, like, well, there'll be more. So I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge the situation instead of surrendering to it. So somebody might not be surrendering to the situation because they have a fixed view or a way, and all the work that they look at it like. So like, let's say this is like a bachelor for life or something like that, right? A person that never planned on settling down or anything like that. They think about all the work it would be that if they decided to commit to you, see, then all the explanations they have to do to so many bodies, because they, not that necessarily they have to explain themselves to anybody, but it's the way that they're viewing it that is like the fear, like, or like, oh no, I can't tell my cousin that I'm getting married. I said I was never gonna get married. They're gonna call me a chump. Or I can't tell my dad that I'm dating a Portuguese woman because he'll flip out. Or you get what I'm saying? So like maybe it's stuff like that. Like I can't show up to work one day with a wife. I'm the bachelor. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it could be just certain kind of rigid mindset. So I can't do that with you, even though I feel all passionate about you and want to ravage you naked and strip you of all your clothes and all this kind of stuff, because whores do that. Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so either way, we can tap back into all this kind of stuff. Thank you so much. But I gotta mud fudge and go. All the information will be in the description box below. Always check back because I use the description box as my freestyle diary kind of thing, where I just automatically kind of write stuff. But if you don't see anything except like the basic information like of all the platforms and links and all that kind of stuff, if that's all you see and or just very little writing, know that I had no time to update yet that. But always check back because I always go back. It could be days later, weeks later, and all this kind of shit where I all of a sudden update shit, randomly. But either way, that's just how I roll. Thank you so much. So the party's date and time has yet to be announced. It has yet to be decided. I'm gathering all the information for myself and I will see when it will be. Either way, thank you so much. Till next time, love and divine alchemy to each and every one of you. I'm probably gonna update this later anyway.